Boxing Voice.
BoxingVoice.com, live with the boss, Hugo Centeno. You really, truly looked like a boss tonight. Knockout, knockdowns, you gave the fans what they came to see. What do you have to say for yourself?
Excuse me. Well, I want to thank all the fans, all my friends, family, everyone who came out to support me. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to work this hard. You guys all motivate me, and like I told De La Rosa, I was going to do all the talking with my hands. Said he was going to go in there and take my heart, but I showed the world on my HBO debut and how I came to fight.
Now, how much of a difference was the switching of trainers, working with Eric Brown for this fight, training at the Wild Card? How was that?
It was something great. It didn't make too much of a big difference because, this is our second fight together. So we had about 6-7 months working together now. So we're starting to get really comfortable, and we're starting to learn each other very well, and everything's going great.
Now, was it just a thing that you kept seeing the openings for the right hand, or is that something you guys worked on? I mean,
it's something we worked on. I know De La Rosa switches left and right a lot from southpaw to orthodox, but when I was doing my interview, and I told everybody else that I turned southpaw too, and I've helped a lot of big names as southpaw. Sergio Martinez, Canelo, a lot of big names, and it's helped me to my advantage. But the fight I knocked him down in the first round. The fight was getting a little stagnant, but I was just waiting for my opening. So when I decided to switch, I was looking for that big left hand, and it landed right on the button.
Now, is this the way that you envisioned it? I mean, you got a lot of slack for the Julian Williams, so you needed something like this. This is something big, something that obviously is going to go viral on the internet. People are going to know, and that Julian Williams fight will be erased from all fight fans' mind, and now you're this guy knocking out people in the Barclays Center. How excited are you?
I'm extremely excited, but like I told everybody, the Julian Williams fight, they don't have to erase it from their minds, because it's something that I would definitely like to do again in the future. Like I told everybody, I did not quit. I told the doctor I would like to continue. He said that I couldn't see out of my left eye. I was answering how many fingers he had up, and he said it was wrong. I go, why join the fight? He said it's for the longevity of your career. I don't know if it could make it worse or not. So I stopped the fight. I'm experienced enough to know if they would have stopped the fight or not. If I would have thrown a tantrum or made a ridicule of myself, I would have looked just dumb in the corner. So, that's why I didn't do that. But, I'm grateful for this knockout. And a lot of people, unfortunately, didn't get to see the big knockout I had after the Julian Williams fight when I fought Angel Osuna, who was beating me throughout the whole fight. And I knocked him out in the 10th round, and it's unfortunate the fans didn't get to see that because that showed a lot of my heart, will, and determination. But I'd like to dedicate this fight to Angel Osuna and his family because it's coming up on a year anniversary, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to continue boxing. So Angel Osuna, if you're watching, this fight was for you, baby.
Now, what do you credit this newfound punching power that Centennial's bringing? I mean, not only the good looks and clearly sharply dressed, but now you're bringing knockout power, which is what sells tickets and excites fans.
Right. It's something that I somewhat picked up when I was out in Big Bear training with Gennady Golovkin. I was watching how much he keeps his balance. He always stays perfectly balanced between the center of his legs, and I feel like that's where he creates so much of his balance of his power from. So throughout this whole training camp, we worked a lot on our balance, how to maintain our distance, and it produces more power, so I'm using it to my advantage.
Now, out in Los Angeles, you spoke with our correspondent, Fernando Pimentel. You spoke of Gennady Golovkin and the balance and being in that training camp. How much of that, translated in the ring tonight?
It was something that I picked where I picked up a new work ethic. Just how he trains so hard and he trains like a savage. It showed me how to take myself to that next level of what I need to do when I fight on HBO.
Well, Hugo, thank you for the wonderful performance. If you have any social media where your new fans from tonight can follow you, let us know.
It's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all Hugo Boss 805. And I just want to give a big hug and shout out to all my fans, friends, family. Thank you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Thank you very much.
The Boxing Voice.